Good morning. My name is Helene and welcome to my channel where we talk about choice. But this month, because it's Christmas month, I will talk about Christmas related topics. And now it is very early morning and it is Christmas morning in my country. We do celebrate in the evening, not in the morning, but it's the morning before Christmas Eve, Christmas evening. And it's very quiet. People are sleeping, I think. They're sleeping till late today. And I live near a road there is a lot of cars, a lot of traffic, but today there is not so much traffic and I really enjoy that. It's so peaceful and quiet today. I really love this. This is actually for me what the Christmas spirit is all about. Have some peace and quiet where you can listen to your own thoughts. And I'm sitting here with my morning coffee, and I always drink coffee from this mug I have from my mother. She has actually painted it. So I have two mugs from her that she painted to me with a Christmas theme. And this is just what I do for Christmas morning. Sit and have a cup of coffee and thinking some good thoughts, and yeah. And later today I am actually very soon I am going out and I have a train ride ahead me, and I think it's going to be a very busy traveling day. Not as much as yesterday and the day before, but even though there is a lot of people who is going somewhere, I hope there is also a room for me as well. And then I will be back late. So I thought I will make this video now and talk about how important it is to find a little peace for yourself in Christmas. And for me, that means I have some energy to meet the rest of the world with all the problems and things that need to be solved. And I can be there for someone and I can listen to the person. If I just get some alone time, also some peace and quiet. That's how I work. And there have been so many years I just neglected that. But this Christmas is actually doing something for me, because yeah, there will be no gifts to open later today, unless someone has made something for me that we didn't agree on. But it was my own choice as well. And if I get something, it is not something that is bought, but something that is made. I did get something from my work, and it was a box with wine and a lot of goodies. But I don't drink a lot of wine, and there was a lot of the goodies I couldn't eat. So it wasn't that much, but the thought is very nice, I have to say. It is just me. I think all my colleagues are very glad to get a box with wine and goodies. It's just me. So, but I can give it to someone else who liked it. So, yeah. So that is just the thing I need to say today, that it could be very good maybe to make sure that you have some peace and quiet in the moment at Christmas, even if it's just for a cup of coffee and then you have to go somewhere or you have to be something for someone. Yeah. I think I will open my calendar one today. That will be the gift for me today. And it's a kind of weird feeling because I decided myself I didn't want presents this year, and I didn't want to go somewhere with other people in the evening and celebrate Christmas. But I can't shake the feeling of me that it's a kind of weird too. And yesterday I saw people walking around with a lot of presents that was all wrapped up and everything so beautiful. And I felt I want a present like a little child. But I don't think I want what it's inside. I don't want new running shoes. I don't want a coffee machine. I don't have the need for anything new. I think I want the thought, and I want something to unwrap. But I don't need what's inside. That's a kind of strange feeling. I want the present, but I don't want what is inside it. Yeah, but I am very excited to see how it goes, how I will react during the day. Yeah, it's a kind of weird feeling that this is what I want, but it's also feels a little bit wrong that I am doing something wrong when I'm not following the tradition. So, but let's see. And this is the last door I need to open. It's door number 24, of course, because this is the date for today, and this is where we in my country celebrate the Christmas, as I said, and it's in the evening, not in the morning. So I have a feeling it is a kind of something drinkable, maybe some tea or something. And I have to say I will be a little bit disappointed because normally it's the grand finale, the last one, at least that is how I think of it. But there has also been so many great things during the calendar openings, so I shouldn't expect anything grand because there has been so many things that were very nice and very good. So, but let's see, let's open it. And it's very easy to open because, as I said in the first video, because it was sent to me, it was a bit ruined. It has been mad. Something was not intact when I got it, so it's very easy to open door number 24. And if I was 4 years old, maybe I have looked at it earlier, but I didn't. Okay. Yeah. Good guess, I think. So this is tea bags, and it's a very popular brand in my country. Maybe it's popular in your country too. And yeah, I don't know what it's with. I don't have the glasses on me. I need to have my reading glasses. I can't read it in the slide because I wanted to make this video with this morning light that is, yeah, it's kind of dark this time of the year. But I know this one, and everyone thinks it's a good tea, but I never buy it actually because I think it's too expensive, and I don't like tea bags. I prefer to make my own dose, and I buy it with my tea in a very classical, old-fashioned tea shop, and I go there in person and instead of going to the supermarket. And yeah, it's a little bit more expensive, but I do like the shopping. I don't like to go to the supermarket and shop. I like to go to special shops, and I also need to say, I think we ought to support them if we want them in the future, and nothing. Everybody is going online to buy something, and there is, if everybody does that, there will be no shops left. So I think it's very important that you think about how to spend your money and who you're going to support. And yeah, sometimes it is a bit more expensive, but I find it that it's not that expensive compared to buying a expensive brand in your supermarket. I much rather go in and have a talk with the persons in the shop, and they are always so nice and polite, and yeah. And there is so many different kind of teas you can try, and yeah, I just I am not sponsored or anything like that, and I am not saying a specific shop's name or anything. But if you have some kind of shops where you can buy tea or coffee, maybe you should try. Not maybe you can't afford it always, but then just do it sometimes. And try and see also how it makes you feel when you shop compared to go to the supermarket. I always find I just see so much junk when I go to the supermarket. So many things I would never buy. And when I go to a shop like a tea coffee shop, it's more products you can eat or drink, and yeah, and I think we ought to support that, so we also have good food and good drinks in the future. So in my country, I think, and I know maybe I am not going to be popular when I say that, so many people are talking about what they saved and how cheap they could buy it. And it makes me feel sick, because what about if it was their job? When people want to buy their product as cheap as possible, so they maybe get fired, or they had to produce something very cheap and not good for anyone. So, and it's not always the only thing that matters. I do get it if you really struggle financially, but so many people I hear saying that they don't struggle financially, they have the money. And it annoys me. If you have the money, why don't you think a little bit ahead? So, but I think I will talk more about that kind of topics, about what you choose later on. So, and I'm not going to open it and taste it today, but I will definitely enjoy it. I know the brand. But I am a little bit disappointed that it was the the last gift, a gift I easily could go and get in my supermarket. That was a little bit disappointing, I will say. Yeah, but I'm not sponsored by anyone, so I can say what I want. But yeah, I think I will make another video with the calendar all in one, and maybe also make another video where I talk how it went today. So, but I think that was it for today, and I hope if you celebrate Christmas today, I will hope you will have a very Merry Christmas.